Could you tell us a little bit about some of the big data trends that are, dominating the discussions at today's event?
Absolutely. It's funny because I get asked this question every year at this event. So let's see if the answer this year is different from last year. Certainly it is. As we've all been following, with the whole of generative AI trends coming up, and everybody's getting super excited about the potential of it all. That is, in a way, starting to also translate into some of the, use cases we're starting to see in the data space, and how some of the solutions that exist in the so-called the modern data stack are kind of trying to adapt to cater to these new use cases and these new needs. But there is also, on the flip side of it all, outside from all the euphoria we get from technology, there is the reality of the economic environment, and the fact that even though we're starting to see some slight, glimpses of hope, especially with what we see in the results of public companies recently, but the reality is still there's a lot of uncertainty in the economy, and a lot of companies are trying to, tighten the grip around expenses and investments and whatnot.
What are some of the challenges or barriers that companies are facing when it comes to, adopting data-driven strategies?
That's a really good question. I don't think so. There's a lot of development that happened in this space in general over the past decade, right? Yeah. That shaped, the way we think about data and the way we utilize it, and also the potential we can reach with data. So, to me, at least from my vantage point, I don't see technology as a problem anymore. Right. But the real problems are marrying technology and people, so that, technology has a certain purpose and actually answers to a very specific need. And I think that is going to continue to be the struggle for companies going forward, as they try to get better and get smarter about how they allocate resources, while at the same time, growing the adoption of data internally and externally.
Right, EM360 subscribers that couldn't make the event today, what one takeaway would you like them to walk away with if they approach your stand?
Oh, that's a really good question. I will quote Frank Slootman, the CEO of Snowflake. He said something in their latest earnings report which really resonated with me. It's something along the lines of, there is no AI strategy without a data strategy.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that a lot of folks today need to understand. Like, you can't jump from, doing basic analytics on Excel to using, LLMs in production and using them in your day-to-day business. Like, that's not how it works. And so really the key takeaway for me, for any data or analytics leader today, is to really sit down and think about a proper data strategy that's going to allow you to scale with the needs around you and with what the technology is offering.